What's up, guys? John here. And today we're going to talk a little bit about how you can be a virtual pro. Now, what does it mean for you to be a virtual pro? It means you know how to set yourself up for success while presenting during virtual meetings. Your ability to present, not just virtually, but anytime, makes all the difference. Actually, the quality of your idea or service is determined by how well you present. Your analytical and critical thinking skills are being judged by the way you present. Even your possibility for promotion can be determined by your ability to present well. Not just here in the virtual world, but also in reality. Today we're going to talk a little bit about some tips and tricks to help set yourself up for success while presenting virtually. First things first, let's talk about audio. Audio quality is more important than video quality. Why would I say that? Who cares how good you look if they can't hear you? I'm wearing some headphones here, and it's not so I look cool. It's because I get a better audio quality while using the microphones in these Bluetooth headphones than you're going to get just with your phone or PC microphone. I don't have any fancy sound equipment set up here with me today, so I'm just going to present using stuff that you have at home. Even if you're using a wired set of headphones, it's better that you sound good than it is that you sound horrible. So always use headphones while presenting. Without these headphones, you can see the quality of the sound goes down. It's bouncing all over the room and then to your microphone on your phone or computer. Always use headphones to make sure you are set up for success. If for some reason you can't get your hands on some headphones, make sure that you're projecting your voice towards the microphone. Don't cover it up while you're holding your phone in your hand, or speak over here while the microphone's over there. Remember, audio quality is more important than your video quality. Always good to check your audio quality before the meeting starts. Do a test run. Make sure you're not getting any feedback if you're connected on multiple devices. Always make sure you check yourself before you go into a meeting. It can make all the difference of you not looking like you don't know what you're doing. Now let's talk about video quality. You want to make sure you're going to present yourself well. Dress the part. Make sure you dress the same way you would dress for that meeting if you were going to go there in person. And just like audio quality, make sure that you check your video quality before going into that meeting. Let's go over some do's and don'ts for what you should and shouldn't do while setting up your video quality. Make sure that you set the camera to about eye level or slightly above. Nobody likes those unflattering shots from underneath your face looking into your nose. Or it might make you look like you have a double chin. Use a soft light or lamp on your face. I generally use this desk lamp when presenting at my computer. Make sure that you're showing at least chest up on the video. What you don't want is to be a floating head with no body to you. Choose a clean or plain background. Having distractions in the background is going to keep people's eyes on what's going on and not on what you're saying. Always make sure you're looking at the camera while you're speaking. If you look over here while you're talking to your colleagues over there, they don't think you're looking at them. And we know this is virtual. It's weird to look into the little beady-eyed lens of your camera, but just remember, on the other side of that thing is your coworkers, your boss, your employees, or whoever you're meeting with. Don't become distracted during the meeting. Remember mentally that you're in a meeting. If somebody knocks on the door or something screams in the background, don't get off track. Avoid to move around too much while you're in there. Remember, you're on a small screen. Movements that you're doing look like big movements on the little screen that you're on. If you have a swiveling or chair, make sure you lock it so the back isn't going back and forth and left and right. Avoid any really bright lights in the background. As you can see, it's super distracting. Avoid touching your face, playing with your hair, picking your nose, doing things that you wouldn't do if you were sitting right there with your colleagues. Let's talk a little bit about the content of your meeting. Always keep your audio muted until you're called upon. Don't get caught saying something under your breath because you didn't mute your mic. When speaking, correctly address the group to whom you're talking to. Whatever's appropriate for your situation, address them well, just like you would if you were in person. Remember, when you're looking into that camera, you're talking to your colleagues. Don't become distracted with their end of it. Speak into the camera like you're talking to them, looking them in the eye. When it's their turn to speak, you can look at your screen or monitor to look at them looking at you. It'll be more engaging. When you're finished, wrap up quickly. Don't continue to talk because nobody's there to cut you off. You won't be able to read the body language of the room the same way when you're presenting virtually. Make sure that you don't drag on and just keep rambling. Finish quickly and turn it over to whoever's next. When closing, avoid saying thank you. I know that sounds weird. You don't always want to be thanking people for no reason. Try other sayings like, "That's all, guys. Back to you, Jim." That concludes my presentation. Do you have a question next? Close with something that transitions to the next part of the meeting or program. Addressing the speaker next avoids any awkward silences. If you need to step away, excuse yourself. If appropriate, tell the group you'll be right back. Make sure that you mute your microphone and stop video before you get up from your chair. Nobody needs to see you standing up with the awkward camera angle that produces. Nobody needs to know that you're really wearing gym shorts, not business pants. When you return, if it's appropriate, announce yourself back to the group. "I'm back, guys. I'm here." Always remember, you are a professional. The way you present and carry yourself makes all the difference in the world. If you can't convince others that you know what you're talking about by presenting yourself well, they'll never buy in. Just because we're in a virtual world doesn't mean you can't be a pro. Download the Virtual Pro checklist to make sure you're always ready before every meeting. I use this myself. Just like a good pilot, it's always good to remind yourself of every step because you never know when you might forget something simple. Practice these things, and before you know it, you're going to be a pro. Don't be afraid to set up practice meetings with people you're comfortable with to make sure you can get everything set up the way you like it. It makes all the difference in the world for you to be prepared. Follow me on social media at The Real Shafi'i and subscribe to my YouTube channel.